Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and this is my road trip to see my son Clayton today. I'm going through Soda Springs, Colorado, up to Frasier, and this is my stop in Soda Springs. So I'm all packed up and ready to go. The last bag onto my next. And today, leaving Fort Collins and going to Frasier, Colorado. Gonna be passing Denver. We can see it straight ahead. Kind of smoggy though. It's 99 degrees. And we're gonna swing around to the right of Denver to head on up in the hills because my son Clayton lives in a ski resort. In the mountains of Colorado, there's so many beautiful pine trees. And in the hills, you can see way up there. I'm in Idaho Springs now for lunch. Found this really cute barbecue restaurant right on the river here. And they have a great hand sanitizing thing right here. The bathrooms were clean. It's just perfect road stop for lunch. And there's all kinds of tables here, and it's so pretty looking down at the river down there. It's flowing right there. People go fly fishing here. It's a gold mining town, and dim gold in those hills. Really, really great. What a great stop. And that's for lunch. It's a combination. We got chicken, we got ribs, and we have fries. So it's really exciting. I'm going to go down to the river now. The restaurant has a really great stairway with picnic tables. Everything was wonderfully social distance. And this trail. Oh, wow. This is so exciting. Soda Springs. It's the road less traveled when you have the perfect bathroom stop with a lunch. That was here. That's what a road trip's all about. When something unique and surprising, someplace you've never been before, and there you go, and you get to stop there. What a delightful lunch. I wanted to come down to the water's edge because I love to go fishing. I'm looking for the fish. Is there any fish down there? No, but the water is crystal clear. How pretty. This is the reason to get in a car and go travel days and days and days, because you never know. You might get to a moment like this. Idaho Springs, right by the river. This is gold country here. I'm having a lot of fun on my road trip. Great stop at Barbecue Smoking Yards here in Idaho Springs. Now I'm exiting on towards Granby Winter Park to get to Frasier. This is the Rocky Mountain National Park all around. I've entered the National Forest right now. In August, there's still snow on the mountaintops. Wow, that's really something. And it's just so green, and you see the hillside rising up to the majestic clouds. I really know why John Denver wrote that song, Rocky Mountain High. You really feel it as you're traveling up the Rocky Mountains. What a gorgeous car ride. Wonderful road trip, and hardly anybody's on the road. And here's a peak right here, and there you can see the snow on the ridge lines in August. That's just wild. There's guardrails here because it's straight down below. And we're about almost at the same level as those mountains over there. And the valleys below. But do not look straight down, it'll freak you out. Oh, those guardrails were great while they lasted. They've disappeared. Time to get into the center lane. I've got 17 more miles till we get to see Clayton. We got Lucy and Dizzy here. Kind of watch the road. And here we're at a trailhead, and people can hike up those trails to the very top of that mountain. What a nice little stop along the way. Welcome to Grand County. And as you drive back and forth, up the grade and down the grade, you see these tremendous forests. It's so green, it's so beautiful. And then you go around a curve and then you see the snow caps of some of those peaks up above. So it's just really, really an amazing ride. Our formation, there's this whole little thing of ice. It was like a perfect strip of ice going along the top of that ridge. You know, like that's natural. It is. And this is the town of Winter Park. It's really cute. There's, you know, it's a ski resort. So I guess there's where you'd be catching the bus to go up the hill to go skiing. All those services here. Not too much traffic. Well, it's been exactly 7 days on this road trip, and this is my final stop of why I came here. And it's to see my son Clayton in Frasier, Colorado. It's been since last Christmas that I saw Clayton. So I'm gonna get to see his house and his girlfriend Rebecca, who I adore, and her parents. So I'm so excited. They're living together with a group of kids. Well, they're millennials and they're working, but they decided to go into nature to live because it's less expensive than New York City, and it's a lot cleaner out here. It's a tiny little town. I think Frasier might have 5,000, if that. This is my son Clayton's neighborhood, and this is the first time I'm seeing this place. I had texted him so he knew I was waiting outside, so I waited for him to answer the door. I looked in because I was curious. And because of the virus, we decided ahead of time that we would not hug. So I just blew him kisses. It was very hard. But we wanted to respect each other and respect each other's bubble. So that's what we did. As he came out of the house, there was some critter in the rocks. These are the kind of things me and Clayton do. Look for critters in nature. So fun. We did our normal stuff. And he gave me a tour around the outside of his house, which he'd rented through Airbnb. His backyard, and he has a stream. He is living the Colorado lifestyle. There's lots of kids in the neighborhood. It's such a beautiful place, and it backs up into a court. There's picnic tables. So my son is gonna now open the bottle of wine. I just gave him this wine opener as a gift.
Now the bottle now comes out. Okay. Okay, easy. And it comes out.
Yeah. Oh, this is so great. This is our first glass of wine together, Rebecca, since I can't tell you how long, right? My gosh. We're celebrating being together. Thank you, honey. Cheers. How nice, you guys. So great to see you. And now we're gonna take a walk. That's so pretty. We're trying to figure out where the stream comes from. Is it coming from the mountains or something? We don't know. So there's cattle grates here. This is what happens. You can go for a walk and you could go through the cattle grates in Colorado because you might want to go see the cows. There's a big, huge pasture. Where are the cows? Okay, cows are gone. You know what? We drove in, I saw cows. I saw a bunch of black cows.
Yeah, those are the
Okay.
It's got chains coming down into a little bowl thing. So disc golf, you throw frisbees into the thing.
And anybody can just do that anytime they want to do it.
I guess. I've only been to a course, like a public course in Goleta, and there it was like a big park with these all through it, and they were all numbered. So you go and it's like a golf course with disc golf.
And how far away from those things do you need to be?
You like start at a place, you end at a place. It's just like normal golf. It's how many throws you can get it in.
And so every so often is another one of the things all the way through this metal. It might be 9 that we can see here. And you just go and you hit the next one, like disc golf, G-O-L-F. That's a new one for me. So in the far distance, I can see all the mountains. That's Winter Park over there with all those buildings. And then Clayton's town is Frasier. So you would drive down that road all the way back around. And there he is. He and Rebecca living in Frasier, but kind of in the middle of Frasier and Winter Park. The nature is just so special and beautiful here. It's just amazing. And is that the columbine flower? No, I don't think so. Marguerites. Baby little pine trees coming up from seed. Under the mother tree that's had it. So the new one's gonna grow. Isn't that great? And Clayton's house looks all over this meadow. That's his view. So he can just go walking and hiking anywhere. And look at that beautiful sun it's gonna set in the Colorado Rocky Mountains. And there's a train. I swear, there is a theme of trains in this road trip video. It looks like an Amtrak. And in between the houses, you can see the herd of cows out there. That is so great. Clayton lives next to a bunch of herds of cows. And they're doing a great job. They have the rules of how you do it. Love it. Totally spaced out. The town of Winter Park, and it's really cute. In the summertime, a lot of people are out. We saw all kinds of restaurants with lines and limited seating outdoors. This one's beautiful. This restaurant's done a great job with spaced distancing. People on the street are wearing masks. People walking with their dogs, their kids. And I just went to Clayton's front door and I gave him some milk. And we're gonna have a taste test because he and I are really into these lattes. And so he's making an oat milk latte, and I brought some 2% milk, and I brought my special little sugars. This is kind of things we do, you know. He was at home in my house. We would get up and we would have lattes, and if there's something new in the market, like he says his new oaty milk is, we would just work on that and we just try it and taste it. And so here it is the next day in this backyard. And I'm just so thrilled to get to see him. It's very cold. It's only 48 degrees. So I'm wearing my jacket, my YouTube jacket. And I'm gonna hunker down and sit on his chairs and have a talk with him. He's gotta be on a Zoom call at 9:30. And so I'll have to go then. But I'll have seen him last night for dinner, which was great, and then today. So Clayton just brought me my 2 samples. This is the 2% milk right here, and this is his oaty milk, which he just swears by. He likes that best. And which one do you like best, Clayton?
Oat.
The oat? Is it a brand called Oaty Milk or something?
Oatly.
Oatly. Okay. My first challenge is getting the right amount of sugar in. He says this isn't the barista blend, which would have more fat in it. It's good. It doesn't taste like normal lattes though. I gotta say that. This is the one with milk. Stir the sugar up. Well, I gotta say, yours is good though. Mine needs more sugar, but yours is good. What kind of coffee did you use?
It's groundwork. I haven't had it before. It's not as good as what we were using yesterday.
Oh.
I think it's from LA. I'm pretty sure that's where groundwork is, because I've seen it in LA before.
So it's time to go on the road again. It was incredible to have coffee with Clayton and beautiful Rebecca at their house. I'm so lucky to have had those moments with him. One thing he said though about their little pod that got together is they've got a deviant. One of their friends is getting together with other people almost every weekend and meeting with other groups and then coming back into the household, which they feel is a risk. Dear Rebecca said there's nobody that she knows of her age anywhere, not in New York, because they just came from Brooklyn, and Clayton lived in Manhattan. Remember, I was worried he was sick with it. They've never had any antibody tests nor any tests whatsoever. So they are a little worried about, they're really worried about getting it. And they're trying to be as clean as they can, which is great. But they have a deviant in the household. No names. So I worry about them. They're gonna come and see me around Thanksgiving, which is gonna be great. But I can't tell you what it means to be on this road trip. And this was the final part of my road trip. So thank you so much for watching this segment There's more of them on my channel if you want to see what America looks like right now during the pandemic. And to sum it up, I have to say, every place you go, it has on every door of every establishment, you must wear masks. And Colorado is about the same as Santa Barbara, is about the same as Rock Springs. There are people that comply with that, and there are people that don't. Even working in the hotels and in the restaurants, you still have non-compliers working there as well as patrons. That was a little disappointing, but it's a lot of the United States that I'm covering on this trip, so that's it. Make a comment below. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and ring the notification bell to get notified of my next video. And thanks for coming with me on this journey. It means so much to communicate with you and to tell you and to show you what I see. The scenes may not be scenes that you're interested in. You can flip through and go fast through these, whatever you like. I'm just trying to document what our world looks like now during this pandemic. Have a great day, be safe, be healthy, and talk to you soon. I'm Rebecca Brand. Bye.